What's up, veterans? Brian Reese here, the VA Claims Insider, Air Force Service Disabled Veteran, founder and CEO at VA Claims Insider, coming at you live from Austin, Texas. And guys, today I'm talking about 5 secret tips to get you a higher VA disability rating, even if you've already filed or been denied. All right, so let me start off by saying, I feel your pain. I really do feel your pain. Sometimes it feels like this when you're going through the process because you're stuck, you're frustrated, you're alone, and you don't know what to do to move yourself forward. Well, gang, I'm sharing everything today, including secret tips from VA raters, things we've learned from helping over 3,000 veterans to date inside of our full service medical consulting program, and I am going to take away your pain. Okay, and by the way, did you know this? 8 out of 10 of you hearing my voice right now are underrated. And guys, that's our mission. That's our purpose. That is our why. All right, I exist. I believe God put me on earth to give veterans hope. All right, and what that means and how do I give you hope is I help you get the VA disability rating and compensation you deserve. I want to move you out of this statistic. All right, and I want to make sure that you have the exact rating and compensation you deserve. Okay, and by the way, you got to do this. Okay, whatever it is for you, whatever motivation you need, we have to punch back as fellow vets. All right, if you want to use the VA as a punching bag, you have to fight back. And gang, I share this because we have veterans who come into our programs who get help, who for some reason they've been denied for years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. They're in appeal, they're stuck, they don't know what to do. We help you punch back. And guys, I've got this theory that the VA is waiting for you to either quit or die. Never ever quit. As a fellow vet, guys, you can't. You have to fight, you have to punch back, and it's never over. Regardless of how many times you've been denied, regardless of how stuck and frustrated you are, regardless of how underrated you are, it's not over until you quit. Okay, so do not quit. Hang with me. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to try to get through this in about 45 minutes. I'm going to share everything. Okay, I'm going to break down 5 secret tips step by step. I'm sharing these expert level tips and strategies as we go. I'm also going to share the one massive mistake made by most veterans and how to avoid it. And I've got a special bonus if you stay until the end. Okay, now please don't use these powers for evil. Okay, it is illegal. It is against federal law to file a false claim. Okay, that's my legal disclaimer. Please do not do it. Please do not ever sacrifice your integrity for money. Okay, but the reason I bring this up is because the stuff I'm sharing today is so powerful that it could be used for evil. Okay, and I'm just asking you guys as a fellow vet, please don't do that. Okay, but I want you to avoid my $90,000 mistake. My $90,000 mistake is my VSO filed my first claim. He screwed it up. Worse, the VA lost my entire claims file. Thank God I had made an entire official backup copy, but I was 90% for 6 years and I didn't know any different. I didn't know that I actually should have been 100% right out the gate. So I lost over $1,000 a month tax-free for 6 years. Okay, now I know that many of you have way bigger mistakes than this. Okay, I know that you're losing the tax-free compensation and benefits you deserve for you and your family. All right, and I want to change that. Why should you listen to me? Who I am versus what I do. I'm a dad first. That's my little man Dill there. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. What I do, I'm the founder and CEO of VA Claims Insider. We're a team of over 30 fellow disabled vets. We're made up of medical professionals, fellow service disabled veterans trained in my process. And what do? We're veterans helping veterans get the VA disability rating and compensation you deserve. Okay, I've got pretty extensive corporate and military leadership experience. I was fortunate enough to fulfill a childhood dream and play Division I hockey at the Air Force Academy. Graduated there in 2007, commissioned as a first lieutenant, finished an MBA from Oklahoma State. Go Pokes! And I'm now 100% service disabled veteran. That's me there in the top left. Leaving Afghanistan. I was fortunate enough to get a DMSM for exceptionally meritorious combat service. Okay, Enough about me, though. We are here to talk about you guys. So let's talk about eligibility under federal law. Okay, it saddens me how many veterans just don't understand basic eligibility requirements. Okay, so here goes. You have to have these three things. Okay, the first thing you got to have is a medical diagnosis. Okay, you can't just file a claim for VA disability benefits if you've never been diagnosed. Okay, now that diagnosis can be in active duty service treatment records. It can be in VA medical records or private records. Okay, a lot of folks watching this video, you're already veterans, you left the service a long time ago. So if something's not clearly documented in your active duty records, that's okay, but it needs to be somewhere in a medical record, like a VA medical record or any private records. So if you haven't gone to get your diagnosis of sleep apnea, PTSD, chronic pain syndrome, plantar fasciitis, migraine headaches, back issues, get your butt to the doctor. Okay, that's your fellow vet giving you a nudge there. Okay, so that's the first part. The second thing is your disability or condition must have been caused or made worse by your active duty service. Okay, that's what's legally referred to as the nexus. All a nexus means, gang, is a logical link or connection to an in-service incident or stressor. Okay, we're going to come back to this one throughout the presentation. Okay, but this is why if you've ever received a denial letter from the VA, or you log into va.gov or eBenefits and you see things that say not service connected, that's what this means. It's not that the VA raters disagreeing that you have the condition. They're disagreeing that it was due to your service. Okay, now I'm going to share some expert level secrets and tips of how you go about getting things service connected, even if you've been denied. Okay, so stay tuned. All right, and then the third thing is you have to have persistent and reoccurring symptoms of the disability into the present day. At VA Claims Insider, I call this severity of symptoms. And what this really means is how is your disability affecting or limiting your life? Okay, this is what correlates, guys, directly to the rating criteria under the law, which, by the way, write this down, put your cell phone away, put your mobile device down, and write this down. ECFR Title 38, Part 4, the Schedule for Rating Disabilities. You can Google it when we're done. That's the law that governs all disability conditions. By the way, there's 833 of them that are eligible to be rated under the law. And it explains the severity of symptoms of how something garners a rating, okay? So that symptomatology, how severe your symptoms are, is what correlates to the rating under the law, okay? So these three things are crucial. All right, let's get into this, though. Let's get to the 5 secret tips. Who's ready? I'm ready. Let's do this, guys. Just say yes. Wherever you are, put your hands up. Say, Brian, yep, I'm ready. Let's go. All right, secret tip number 1, fully develop claims and secondary claims. How to beat the VA, take control of your claim, get an immediate increase, and have it decided faster. Okay, guys, 2 reasons why VA disability claims get denied. Bottom line, bar none, these are the 2 most common reasons I see every single day. Number 1 is not enough medical evidence. This means there isn't enough information in your medical records, all right, whether it's your active records, VA records, or private records, to prove either the diagnosis, the nexus, or current symptoms. That's what I mean when I say this. But it makes total sense because it's a cultural issue in the military. We do not go to the doctor enough, okay? I was guilty of it too. My troops were guilty of it, and I'm sure you're guilty of it. We suck it up, we move on, and we don't go and get help when we need it. The problem is, fast forward years later, you go to file your VA disability claim, it gets denied, and the VA raters state in their denial letters, no evidence of any type of condition or disability while on active duty. Duh. Of course there isn't, because you didn't go to the doctor. Okay, so we have to help the raters understand this. We have to help the C&P examiners get this as well. And I've got some tips to share with you, okay? So bottom line, though, is get your butt to the doctor, even if it's been years. Tell them everything going on with you, and we will also help with our medical team to get you the medical evidence you need, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2, the VA rating official, okay, the RVSR, stands for a rating service rep. They're unable to determine the nexus to prove service connection. Okay, and I've got some tips and strategies here on how you get a medical nexus letter to overcome previous denials. Okay, so what I'm going to show you fixes these two reasons. All right, guys, there's two types of disability claims. There's something called the standard claim, and there's something called the fully developed claim. The standard claim is what your VSO files, okay? It relies on the Department of Veterans Affairs. They have a duty to assist, to track down crucial medical information on your behalf. The problem with this, guys, is the standard claim takes longer, the rating is less accurate, and you lose control, okay? Longer, less, lose. I don't like any of those things, and I do not recommend standard claims. I recommend something called the fully developed claim, the FDC. This is what you can do online yourself on va.gov benefits in about 2 minutes. You click through the screens, guys, and I've got training videos and tutorials I'm going to give you in how you do it yourself. It relies on your medical information, all right, and any medical information that our med team helps supplement and complement your claim with, okay, to prove either the condition, the nexus, or current symptoms. Okay, if you file an FDC, this is right out of VA law and data right here, 40% faster for a decision. Guys, we're getting claims in about 30 days. You guys file your claim in 30 days. We help you get you the evidence, and we're seeing a decision in 90 to 120 days. It's happening very, very quickly. Okay, so it happens faster, your rating is more accurate, and you keep control. Success. All right, now there's two types of disabilities when you go to file your fully developed claim. There's something called primary disabilities and something called secondary disabilities. Now the primary ones are what VSOs and veterans focus on. And what you're saying, okay, is you're stating that the condition or disability you're filing for was caused or made worse directly by your active duty military service, okay? It's called direct service connection. You have to be able to prove the nexus, okay? And I put here sometimes harder. The reason it's sometimes harder is if you weren't diagnosed with the condition while on active duty, all right, raise your hand if you weren't. Most of us weren't. My hand's in the air. It's harder to show the nexus because years have gone by, and the VA raters are gonna say stuff more likely that it's possible that the veteran's current PTSD, depression, chronic pain, obstructive sleep apnea is due to something other than their service because they weren't diagnosed on active duty. Okay, that's the reason for this. Sometimes it's harder to prove the nexus because things may have happened to you after you left active duty. Okay, so an example of what I mean by primary disability and direct service connection here is tinnitus. Or tinnitus, whatever you want to call it. I call it both, due to flight line noise exposure. Okay, tinnitus is ringing in the ears. Okay, it's called ringing in the ears syndrome. So if you were exposed to flight lines while working as an Air Force engine mechanic and you didn't wear proper hearing protection, it's very possible you now suffer from tinnitus. Okay, that flight line noise exposure would be the direct link to help you prove tinnitus directly due to your active service, okay? But then there's something called secondary disabilities. They're the most overlooked, but the easiest to win. And what you're telling the VA is that your disability was caused or made worse by current service-connected disabilities rated at 0% or higher. Now, the benefit here is it's easier to show the nexus. The reason it's easier to show the nexus is because you're stating that this disability you're filing from was caused or made worse by something you already have service connected, okay? And it makes total sense because the human body is one big system. If certain parts and things start to go, it affects other parts of your body. If you're having issues with the right side of your body, it's very possible that it's now affecting your left side, okay? Right knee affects left hip, all right? Neck affects back, things like that, okay? So an example here would be something called chronic pain syndrome. It's noted in the DSM-5 criteria for mental health disorders as somatic symptom disorder. Okay, this is really chronic pain with depression and anxiety. So you might qualify for a high-value secondary claim if your current service-connected disabilities are causing you chronic pain. And it's affecting or limiting your life to the point where you've now become depressed, or you now have anxiety or insomnia because of the severe chronic pain that you're suffering from today. Okay, and by the way, we specialize in these types of claims. We can help. Okay, you're going to need to meet with a U.S. board certified psychologist, which we can get you set up with. Okay, so a secondary disability hack, almost anything in the human body can be connected to something else. All right, many of you have sleep apnea. The most common type is obstructive sleep apnea. I see a lot of folks trying to file OSA secondary to PTSD, okay, or even sleep apnea as a primary, and it just comes back denied. Well, here's something I want you to think about. Side effects of medication connected to another service-connected disability is a possible link to get your OSA, obstructive sleep apnea, secondary service connected. So for example, it's well known in medical research that obesity is a leading cause of OSA. All right. Well, maybe you're obese or you've gained 30 or 50 pounds since you left active duty because of side effects of medications you're taking because of your service-connected disability. So maybe your mental health conditions, which a main side effect is overeating, or maybe you cope with your PTSD and you eat more and you've become obese. So a possible link here is to file your OSA secondary to your mental health condition or to your plantar fasciitis or your lower back or your migraines due to the side effects of medication which have caused obesity. Okay, now the only way you're going to be able to do this is with a medical nexus letter, and we can help with that. Okay, now I'm going to share my example here of left foot plantar fasciitis due to my right knee condition. Now, plantar fasciitis is severe heel pain. If you've ever had it, it's awful. It sucks. I still deal with this today. Okay, so here's the example. I was service connected at 10% for a right knee condition. Okay, I actually had a right knee strain. 5 years after leaving active duty service, I developed plantar fasciitis in my left heel. Okay, now I was diagnosed. I had gone to the doctor. I was diagnosed. I was seeking treatment, and I'd tried a lot of stuff. All right, night splints. I had custom orthotics. I tried everything. Okay, rolling it on a golf ball. I mean, you'll do anything to try to take away that pain because it's so severe. Okay, now do you guys think I would have been granted service connection if I would have filed plantar fasciitis as a primary condition? Okay, remember, I was not diagnosed while on active duty. No, the answer is absolutely not. In my denial letter, I can read it to you verbatim. It would have said, the veteran's service record showed no evidence of any foot conditions while on active duty. Duh. Of course there wasn't, because I didn't have plantar fasciitis while I was on active duty. Okay, is this making sense, guys? What I'm saying here? Yes? No. Hopefully this is making some sense here. Okay, so what is the evidence that I submitted? I wrote a statement in support of a claim on the VA Form 21-4138 for plantar fasciitis secondary to the right knee condition. I found a medical research report on the prevalence of plantar fasciitis in military members. I uploaded medical records that showed the diagnosis of unilateral plantar fasciitis. Okay, so that's secret tip number one. Now, secret tip number two is exactly what I'm about to show you. This is from an RVSR. Okay, this is a person who rates claims at the VA. This is also a military veteran, by the way, with 20 years of experience. Okay, Brian, tell your veterans to be very clear with the disability or condition they're claiming. Don't just put knee condition if the actual issue is knee joint osteoarthritis with limitation and range of motion. The more descriptive you are, the faster the VSR and the RVSR will be able to confirm the diagnosis, look for the possible nexus, and grant you a higher rating in less time. It also helps the compensation and pension examiner understand what you're claiming. Okay, guys, if you need some help, go look in your medical records to see what you're actually diagnosed for, and then go to ECFR Title 38 Part 4, the Schedule for Rating Disabilities, and cross-match the words. Take a look at what you actually are eligible for and what you qualify for under the law. Now, with this secret tip, I'm showing you a real example. So back to my plantar fasciitis example. This was the left foot severe unilateral plantar fasciitis. Now take a look at that. In the first part of this actual statement, this is the statement I wrote. I characterize what the issue is. Left foot, severe unilateral plantar fasciitis. Notice I didn't put bilateral because I don't have it in both feet. I noted it's severe and that I've tried everything. I put it directly to my left foot. So when a rating official looks at this statement, they know I'm not going for bilateral plantar fasciitis, which is in both feet. They also should understand that it's severe. Okay, so then take a look at how it's characterized. I have severe plantar fasciitis in my foot. I believe my left foot problems are secondary to my service-connected right knee strain. My body now favors my left leg due to right knee problems, and I've caused and developed plantar fasciitis in my left foot. I've tried everything, all right, but I'm in constant chronic pain, all right, and this is all true. This is all true of how severe this unilateral heel pain has affected or limited my life, okay? So remember what I just shared with you, secret number 2 from a rater. Characterize exactly what you're claiming. Don't just put foot condition. Diagnose it and put what it is so the rater knows exactly what they're looking for. Okay, guys, and here's a medical research hack. PubMed.gov. It's a free resource, guys, put out by the United States government, and you can find and download medical research studies for free. Okay, you can use these searching keywords to help you prove service connection, aka the Nexus. Here's a screenshot of the exact report that I pulled from PubMed.gov to file for plantar fasciitis. Okay, now this report, basically what it states is that there's a higher likelihood of active duty military members to have plantar fasciitis or to develop it over time than the general populace. Okay, that's what this report stated. So I downloaded that and I uploaded it in eBenefits in support of my claim. Okay, that's it, guys. It can be that simple. What was the result? I ended up 20% service connected for my left foot plantar fasciitis, secondary to my right knee. Happened in under 2 months. No C&P exam. What? Why? All right, say the reason, guys, is if the VA rating official has all the evidence they need, they likely might not schedule a C&P exam. Now, don't go filing claims primary and secondary thinking that if you do all the evidence, you're not going to get a C&P exam. More than likely, you're still going to get a compensation and pension exam, but we can help you prepare. All right, we're going to coach you through it so that you're not alone and you know what to expect. And heaven forbid you get a bad C&P examiner, we're going to help you punch back. Okay, so stay with me here. Remember, I got the free bonus at the end, and I have a special free offer today to help you. Okay, so secret tip number 3, DBQs and medical nexus letters. Guys, crucial. What is a DBQ? Downloadable medical forms created for the veterans' use in disability benefits. They speed the process. They give you more control, all right? And the VA raters love them because they can more accurately and quickly give you a rating, okay? It's a standard form created by the VA to help in the processing of your claim, okay? Why were they developed? Because the VA realized they were taking forever, and they wanted to give the veterans more control to potentially go get private medical professionals to complete disability benefit questionnaires or nexus letters on your behalf so you can win, get the rating you deserve, and have it happen faster. Now, the issue here is most doctors suck, especially VA doctors, and they're not going to help you get these. That's what we do, guys. We have a full medical team to get you DBQs and medical nexus letters, okay? Now, there's over 70 DBQs right now. They're updated all the time. They're posted online at va.gov. You can even go search for them if you just Google disability benefit questionnaires, which you can do when we're done, okay? Now, DBQs are crucial for fully developed claims. Okay, what type of claims do we do? Primary, or excuse me, standard claims or fully developed claims? Ding, ding, ding. Fully developed claims, guys, right? Remember we talked about this. You do a fully developed claim, you upload all the medical evidence you have, and you give it to the VA. You do not want to rely on the VA to track down medical information on your behalf, because guess what? They won't get it, okay? And you don't want to just be denied. Okay, here's an example of an actual DBQ. Okay, our veteran client received a 100% rating for OSA. Now, as you can see, again, it's just a standardized form. You can see there's a clear diagnosis of obstructive sleep apnea. The veteran had a sleep study done. There's an ICD code. Talked about other diagnosis, depression, chronic pain, GERD. Described the history. The veteran had major issues in the military. Wife noticed snoring and daytime sleepiness. You can see the findings and symptoms there. Now, there's a couple other sections here that I didn't put on the screen. But the bottom line is all of those symptoms in section 3 tie directly to the rating criteria under the law, guys. The DBQs mirror the law. And if they're filled out properly by the right medical professional, these will help you prove your diagnosis and your current symptoms, okay? Now, what's a Nexus letter? We talked about DBQs. A Nexus letter is a document prepared by a medical professional that explains how the disability you suffer from today was caused or made worse by your service. Okay, it helps you prove the nexus, or how something is secondary service connected due to another disability that you're suffering from that's already service connected. Okay, if you have been out of the military for more than 12 months and you're out of the presumptive period for service connection, Nexus letters are crucial, absolutely crucial. Now, all they are, I'm going to myth bust here and take away any confusion. It's just an MFR. It's a letter signed by a medical provider. Okay, they have to be qualified and credentialed to do it. Okay, and it just lists their opinion. It's a medical opinion as to the likelihood that your condition was due to your service or another disability. Now, there's 4 general elements of a Nexus letter. They can be as brief as 1 page. I've seen some that are just crazy long. They don't need to be a freaking novel. Just state the facts in plain English, okay, that these 4 things should be there. After review of the records, okay, so the provider should explain what they looked at to show the event that's in service. Then the author has to give the rationale. Hey, according to medical research, it's very commonly known that obstructive sleep apnea is caused or due to obesity. The veteran currently takes medications for post-traumatic stress disorder. The main side effect is weight gain, overeating. The veteran has severe PTSD and eats excessively to cope with the pain. Okay, it's one of the mechanisms that helps them relieve their anxiety. And I believe that the medication side effects due to the veteran's current PTSD is the cause of his or her OSA. Okay, that would be a rationale, right? Well known in medical research and after review of the evidence. And then they have to give their professional opinion. Okay, now the one that you want to use is at least as likely as not, okay, or more likely than not. I'll talk about that in the next chart. And then the author must sign and date their name and provide their credentials. Now the statements of likelihood, these are crucial. Okay, there's 5 of them. 2 are crap, 3 are good. Okay, at least as likely as not, I've got to highlight it in green because just like baseball, tie goes to the runner. And what this means here is that there's an equal to or greater than 50% chance that your condition was either due to your service or due to another service-connected disability. By law, this is enough for the VA rater to grant you service connection. A medical opinion that states at least as likely as not. Okay, so that's the minimum level that's required. More likely than not means greater than 50% chance, is due to is 100% sure. Very rarely, if ever, do I see that because again, these are medical opinions. 2 that are no good are not at least as likely as not, or not likely due to, which we see, or is not due to. Okay, so not at least as likely as not is less than 50% chance, is not due to is 0% chance. Now, some of these C&P examiners, guys, suck. They're absolute crap. They're hurting you and they're screwing you. And I'm on a mission to punch back against illegal, immoral, and unethical C&P examiners. Okay, so if you get one of these things that say not likely or the veteran's condition is not due to, you need to fight back. Okay, and I've got some tools that I'm going to share with you in our elite program to help you do that. Okay, now here's an actual Nexus letter. Again, it's a page long. Now the veteran received a 50% rating for obstructive sleep apnea with this exact Nexus letter. Just lists their name, social, VA file number, who's the doctor. I am blah, 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 MD, board certified, have been a patient of mine, diagnosed with OSA, personally reviewed the medical history, am familiar with the issues, no known risk factors. In my medical opinion, the veteran's current sleep apnea condition is more likely than not due to his military service and is the cause of his current OSA. Okay, and the doctor signs and dates their name and lists their credentials. That's it. You'll get this letter then and you'll upload it to eBenefits or va.gov in support of your claim. Okay, secret tip number 4, keywording and modeling. Your personal statements are crucial, okay, and VA raters want to see them in specific ways, which we can help you with. All right, now Tony Robbins says this. I love Tony Robbins, man. He gets me all jacked up. If you want to achieve success, all you need to do is find a way to model those who have already succeeded. Guys, stop recreating the wheel. You don't need to recreate the wheel. Model what's already working or what's preferred. Okay, so you've heard me talk about crucial documents before. Okay, I believe, this is my opinion, you should have a VA Form 21-4138, the statement in support of a claim, for every disability or condition you're claiming. Okay, and it should be broken out into 3 areas. Remember the secret tip from the rater. State the disability and condition name clearly on the statement in support of a claim. State how you believe it was caused or made worse by your military service. Okay, again, you're helping the VA rater get to the nexus. And then explain how the disability is limiting or affecting your life, how it's affecting your work, your relationships, your sleep. Okay, very, very clear about this, about how it's affecting or limiting your life, because those symptoms tie directly to the rating criteria under the law. Okay, now, buddy letters. Absolutely crucial if lay evidence is necessary. Lay evidence just means after the fact evidence, okay? If for some reason these incidents happened a long time ago and there's very, very little or no evidence, okay? Buddy letters are crucial, guys. Ask somebody who's 18 years of age or older, like a spouse, somebody you served with, to write a statement on your behalf on the VA Form 21-4138 to help you prove service connection, okay? The buddy, as a firsthand witness, can shed light on what they witnessed or what they saw over time, which can help you prove service connection. Now, another secret hack. I created the world's only online fillable, signable buddy letter generator with sections filled in of exactly what your buddies need to put and where with on-screen tips. And I'm going to give it to you for free. Okay, I'm giving it to you for free. So who wants to see a real statement? A buddy letter, a sworn declaration. Let's do this. Okay, so here's the actual statement that a veteran used to get a 100% rating for PTSD. Okay, now you can see in section 1, we've been talking about how you write your statements. PTSD caused by deployment to Afghanistan. Okay, so again, the veteran's characterizing exactly what the diagnosis is and what it's due to. Due to deployment in a combat zone, and specified the timeline of the deployment. What happened? The issues, VBID, rockets, mortars, hypersensitivity, panic attacks, heart pounding, severe insomnia, impairment of short-term and long-term memory, anger, paranoia. Okay? I now have total occupational and social impairment at work in my life, and I've even contemplated suicide many times. Sometimes I feel the world would be better off without me. Okay, now this is a very sad situation, guys, but this is a veteran who is dealing with very, very severe post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay, but this is how you write your personal statements. It doesn't need to be a freaking novel, guys. It can be 1 page or 2 pages. Okay, here's an example of a buddy letter. Okay, again, it's structured the same. How do you know the veteran? What did you witness over time? How severe are the veteran's symptoms? Okay, and how can you shed some light on how severe the veteran's symptoms are over time and anything you witnessed at work or in their social life? Okay, now this is specific here in this example to mental health, but it could be due to your chronic back pain, right? How much work have you missed because of your feet issues, your back, your obesity, your migraines, your hip conditions, your GERD, your IBS, okay? Supervisory buddy letters are also very helpful. So maybe it's a boss who supervised you and noticed a lot of sick leave that you were taking. Okay, things like that. Okay, last tip, secret tip number 5. This is from an RVSR with 15 plus years of experience, rating disability claims, another fellow veteran. Brian, tell your veterans that less is more. Too much stuff slows us down as raters and it can delay the claim. Make it easy for us. We're trying to help you. Describe the disability clearly in your personal statement. We talked about that already in detail. Show and prove the medical diagnosis, how it's related to your service. Tell us in plain English. Guys, stop uploading tons of crap in support of your claim. You don't need it. Think less is more, okay? More is not more. Less is more. The other tip I want to share with you is stop uploading things all the time in support of your claim. Every time you continue to add documents throughout the life of your claim, it can pause, delay, and slow down the claim because the VA and the VSR has to go back and review it, okay? So get it done right the first time in a fully developed claim, get your stuff uploaded, and then stop. Take a pause, take a breath, wait, okay? And then at the C&P exam, make sure you're prepared. I've got some other videos across YouTube to help you, okay? Now let me ask you a question. Who feels like this? Right? What? Right? This is the baby O face here with, holy crap, Brian, you just covered a lot. I get it. You might feel like that right now, but hang with me because I have a free offer today, okay? Can I have your permission, please, to share how to get the VA disability rating and compensation you deserve? Okay, remember, that's our mission. We're veterans helping veterans get the VA disability rating and compensation you deserve. Nothing more, nothing less. Just what you're permitted and entitled to under federal law, okay? But the bottom line is 8 out of 10 of you right now listening to my voice are underrated. That makes me angry, and I am on a mission. I believe this is what I was put on earth to do, guys, all right? So if you want a higher VA rating, okay, you're at 20 and you think you should be 90. You're at 50 and you think you deserve 100. You've been denied. You've been in appeal. You don't know what you're doing. You've never filed before, okay? If you want the higher rating you deserve, I'm going to share everything that got me to the 100% rating. Over $5,000 per year in extra scholarships for my son who goes to private school based upon my service-connected disabilities. This is for any veteran rated 10% or higher, plus no property taxes. Guys, if you own a home as a service-disabled veteran, there's benefits like no property taxes in most states, depending on your rating. Okay, and all of this happened. I made that big leap from 90 to 100 in less than 5 months. Are you underrated? It's a question for you. If you're underrated and you're hearing my voice right now, this is what we do. This is your action moment. We have an entire team of VA claim experts, fellow disabled vets. We get it. We've been there. We've done that. Many of them are former clients of ours who now work for us. They're fully trained in my process. We also have a full medical staff ready and available to assist you with DBQs, Nexus letters to help you win and service connect your VA disability claims. So if you're ready, guys, this is the answer to getting you the rating and compensation you deserve. Okay, and the best part about this whole thing is you don't owe us a penny unless we get you an increase. Okay, so if we take you on and for some reason you don't get an increase, you don't owe us anything. It's 100% risk-free to you. We have accepted the risk for you as fellow disabled veterans. Okay, now we are a business. Okay, we have payroll. We have lots of expenses. All right, so if and only if we get you an increase, our fee is 6 times your monthly award amount of the increase, and the increase only, paid one time with money you don't currently have. So let's look at an example. You might be going, okay, help me understand the math. Let's say you're at 50% now and you get $1,000 a month, and we help take you to 90% with our DBQs and Nexus letters and our expertise, and you start getting $2,000 a month. Okay, so you jumped by $1,000 a month, 50% to 90%. The total owed to us at the end would be the difference. $2,000 minus $1,000 is $1,000 times 6, payable one time at the end of the elite program. Now, I give you two payment options at the end. You can pay lump sum at a 10% discount, or you can pay over 12 months at no interest. So in this example, let's say you owed $6K. You could do $500 a month for 12 months at no interest once you get your new rating and award. So if you think about this, guys, if you selected the monthly payment option, you're still cash flowing an extra $500 a month, even while you're paying us our fee. Think about that. So let's say this is really you. We took you from 50 to 90. You're going to get $1,500 a month, which is more than you are right now in this example by $500 a month, even while you're paying us. And once you're done paying us, guys, your new rating, your award is yours for life. You don't owe us another penny. Okay, again, it never costs you anything. All right, and the only time you owe us is if and only if we get you an increase. And you're paying us with money you don't currently have. So it doesn't hit your pocketbook. All right, so what is this? This is VA Claims Insider Elite, our premier medical consulting program. We've helped over 3,000 veterans directly in our programs since 2016. I'm proud to announce we have a 91% success rate, and an average veteran in our program gets a 30% rating increase, guys. If you're at 20, that means you ended up at 50. If you're at 50, that means you ended up at 80. If you're at 90, that means you went to 100. Okay, that happens a lot. We get a lot of veterans who are 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%, who are trying to get the 100% rating because they feel they deserve it. Okay, our program, VA Claims Insider Elite, will help you get there. Stop struggling on your own. This is what we do. We've devoted our lives to this. So when you join Elite today, you can say goodbye to your lowball rating. Remember, 8 out of 10 of you hearing my voice are underrated, which means that you're screwed. You're missing out on benefits you deserve under the law. Okay? This makes me angry, but you can say goodbye to it. You can also say goodbye to your VSO, only if you want to, because we're going to show you how you do your own claim online for free in about 2 minutes. Okay? You can say goodbye to the doctors who aren't helpful, especially the VA doctors who won't do DBQs and Nexus opinions for you. Our med team will, okay? And you can say goodbye to the stress and frustration of feeling alone, because we're welcoming you into our community of fellow insiders. Okay, so what are you going to get today? You're going to get complete access to the VA Claims Insider Elite program. Okay, your personal VCE, a veteran claims expert assigned to you. You're going to get access to our network of trained and certified medical professionals for DBQs and Nexus opinions, plus tons of real templates and examples of statements in support of a claim, guys, buddy letters, sworn declarations, copy-paste templates. Okay, so if you've ever been wondering, yeah, I don't know how to write this statement for OSA. I don't understand how I structure this from a buddy because this incident happened 32 years ago and nobody was there, okay? We have this stuff ready for you, and I'm giving it to you for free, okay? So that's a $1,997 value, okay? You're also going to get 1 year of access to the VA Claims Insider Mastermind. This is my premier group on Facebook that I lead. I've got an entire team behind me and support staff, but it's 24/7, 365 live support and Q&A from us. Okay, and there's over 2,000 fellow disabled veterans in the group who are in the programs or going through it, who have already had success. So you can learn from them. Iron sharpens iron, guys. Okay, I also do live video coaching calls once a month. I hold special training sessions and Q&A. You get instant access to everything in the group, templates, videos, and cheat sheets, okay? And by the way, this isn't just some garbage Facebook group. This is a closed group, and it's members only, okay? Now, why do I say that, and why is it important? I see some of these veterans groups on Facebook, guys. They're absolute garbage. 10,000, 30,000, 100, 200,000 members, and everybody's sharing wrong amateur opinions, and they're going to hurt you. If you listen to all the crap posted on these Facebook groups by people who don't know what they're talking about, you're going to hurt yourself. So stop wasting your time and come on into the VA Claims Insider Mastermind. You can see right there, over 2,300 members right now. 5,300 people are trying to access the page, the group, but they don't get in because they're not members. It's a closed group, guys. All right. Why do I keep it that way? Because people who pay, people who take action, pay attention. That is why I'm presenting this opportunity to you today. I want you to become a member with the special offer that we've got for you. Okay, so here's the stack so far. You get instant access to the VA Claims Insider Elite program. You're going to get your personal veteran claims expert, VCE assigned. You get access to our network of trained and certified medical professionals for DBQs and Nexus opinions, plus tons of real templates for you to literally copy and paste, okay? Nobody else is offering this kind of stuff, guys. Not with this kind of a stack, not with also access to our mastermind group, where you're going to get access to me, okay? You're going to get to ask me questions. In fact, I become personal friends with a lot of the fellow veterans who join our group, which is just awesome, right? And when you come in, you're going to read some of these amazing testimonials that I'm about to share with you, but you're going to get the immediate access here to the group, so you can stop being stuck, frustrated, underrated, and alone. You can join a community of fellow disabled vets who have been there, done that, and my entire team to help you get what you deserve. Okay, that's a $564 value per year. So now the total stack, $2,561. Okay, now here's some real results. You might be thinking, okay, Brian, this is cool, sounds interesting, but are people actually getting results? Okay, over 3,000 we've helped to date with a 91% success rate. Okay, so there's a very, very good chance 91 out of 100 of you are going to get an increase. You're going to get what you deserve by law. Okay, look at Sharon, look at Chris, look at Rick, look at Jason, look at Kathy. These results, guys, are happening every single day. Here's some more. I wanted you to see these. These are from the VA Claims Insider Mastermind group. Look at in the top left from William. Wow, what a day. Started with a call from Richard. I'm now rated at 100%. I was at 40%. I was shooting for 60. Okay. Thanks for making this one of the happiest days of my life. Craig Fredericks, thank you, VA Claims Insider. Been struggling for years, not knowing I had PTSD from 3 combat tours in Iraq. You guys helped me a ton. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Went to 70%. Aaron, so this will make your day. Thank you, Brian Reese, for creating this group. It's such an amazing tool. My eternal thanks to David. Fielded questions, gave advice. 40% to 100% PNT, permanent and total, from March 3rd to today. Guys, this happened in 60 days. Okay, pretty awesome. You ready to get your results? All right, I'm also going to be sharing with you how to get $5,000 per year extra in direct award academic scholarships for your spouse and dependents. The exact way to file for it, get paid every single year. I have an explainer masterclass video with on-screen teaching. I also have an essay strategies handbook for the 2 types of scholarships, and I reshare this information every year. Okay, the essay questions change every year, and I help you every single year. Okay, and by the way, this is on top of the post 9/11 GI Bill. So if you have kids in college or attending a tech school, okay, or a boutique program, or you've got K through 12 in private schools or needing tuition assistance, that's what this is for. And I'm going to help you do it, guys. So the total stack right now, again, you get access to the VA Claims Insider Elite program, your personal VCE assigned, you get access to our network, okay, of trained and certified med professionals. If you need those DBQs and Nexus opinions, crucial, right? Remember, those are crucial. The Nexus helps you prove service connection or overcome previous denials, while DBQs help prove current diagnosis as well as your severity of symptoms. Okay, so those 3 things, those 2 documents tie together the 3 requirements under the law to be eligible for disability compensation. Okay, you're also going to get tons of real templates. $1,997 value. You're also going to get access to the VA Claims Insider Mastermind group on Facebook, okay, 24/7, 365. This is where veterans help veterans, guys. This is it. This is the Mastermind group. These are folks in the program or have already gone through it who are going to share with you everything they know, okay? We're better together. It's the concept that iron sharpens iron. That's a $564 value. You're also going to get how to get $5,000 per year in direct award academic scholarships for your spouse and dependents. That's a $5,000 value per year. So now the total value is $7,561. All right. Now, I don't want you to just take my word for it. I understand that fellow veterans in general, are very skeptical. Okay, you guys are the ultimate skeptics. And I see things sometimes, people think it's a scam or, you know, this is too good to be true. If you think that, I got it. I hear you. Okay, if I were in your shoes and I were watching this, I might think that too. So what I want you to do is I want you to do your own research. Okay, when we're done, Google VA Claims Insider. You can Google my name, find out I'm a real person. But the testimonials don't lie, guys. All right, we have a 5-star rating on Google, 141 reviews. All right, we're also a Better Business Bureau accredited business, and we're certified. We met a very high process there to become a Better Business Bureau accredited business. I'm very proud of that, and I'm proud of my team. Okay, look at Rick in the top right. Never too late to make a claim. I was 20% from 1997 to 2016. I am now 100% P&T. It's because of groups like this that made it all possible. Any questions, ask Brian Reese. He has the knowledge and the willingness to help. All right, so how do you join VA Claims Insider Elite? You can join today, right now, for free. Okay, now I'm going to keep this open for a little bit of time because I truly want to help you guys. All right, but you can join right now for free. Are you kidding me, Brian? No, I'm not kidding. Okay, remember, you might be thinking, all right, this sounds too good to be true. I promise you that it isn't, but I want you to do your own research as well, okay? And so today also I'm offering $7,561 worth of extra value to help you win your disability claim and get a higher rating, even if you've already filed or been denied. All right, so how do you join? You can experience VA Claims Insider Elite and this life-changing experience for yourself today for free, okay? There's the free sign-up link, guys, VAClaimsinsiderelite.com, right? You can also Google VA Claims Insider Elite, but there's the direct link, okay, to sign up today, VAClaimsinsiderelite.com. Now, it's a free 2-step intake, okay? So on page 1, once you get to the page, it's going to ask for your basic info, your first name, your last name, your address, your current rating. That helps us pre-screen and understand and dial in how we can best help you. Okay, so that's the first page. And then once you click submit, that's going to open up a second page, which has some of our terms and conditions. You need to understand how we go about doing this, and some of our disclaimers and stuff like that. But you also need to sign our medical consulting services agreement and privacy policy. Okay, that's in step 2. Okay, so you click the button there. It's going to open an Adobe Sign, so you can digitally sign it. Now, the reason why that document is so important, guys, is your medical information is governed by law, okay, called HIPAA. We can't view it. The medical professionals can't look at it unless you agree and give us approval to do so. Okay, so we have to have a document in place to protect you and your medical information and to protect us, okay? So that's why if you complete page 1 but don't complete page 2, you're not a member, okay? You have to complete step 1 at VAClaimsinsiderelite.com, and then you have to sign the agreement and privacy policy in step 2, okay? Feel free to review it. It specifies how our fees work, as well as the 6 times the monthly increase option, if and only if we're successful. All right, now if you only got this today, guys, if you only got the bonuses, now don't just come into Elite thinking you just want the bonuses. Okay, if you're not really serious about filing a claim, if you're not serious about getting the rating and compensation you deserve, don't join. Okay, I don't want you to join if you're just coming in to kind of look around. I want people to take action. I want folks who are going to come in and work with us and put in a max effort to help you, okay? Because we can do everything we possibly can, and we're going to do our best to drag you across the finish line. But I'll tell you, the best relationships we have are when the veteran is also hungry and when you take ownership of your claim, okay? So I'm asking you to do that. But even if you only got the bonuses, so let's say you lost your claim for some odd reason, all right? You still get a 7x ROI on your investment today because all it is your time. I'm letting you in for free, okay? And again, the only time you owe us a penny is if and only if we get you an increase. And remember, it's with money that you don't currently have. Yep, it's a no-brainer decision. Okay, again, Brian Reese, Air Force Service Disabled Veteran and founder and CEO of VA Claims Insider. So there's the free sign-up link. Again, guys, you can go to VA Claims Insider Elite.com. Again, it's a free sign-up link. VA Claims Insider Elite.com. And it's a two-step process. Now, once you do sign your agreement, it can take up to 96 hours before you hear from us. Don't panic. Don't worry. You will hear from us, okay? I promise you. We've got plenty of capacity to take you guys on and to serve and support you, okay? Now, you got two choices, guys. These are your two choices. You can don't join, you don't take action, you don't get results, and you don't get the rating and tax-free compensation you deserve. That's a frowny face. So if you're hearing my voice right now and you're on the fence, but you're struggling, you're frustrated, guys, you have to take action to get the result. And that's choice two. Okay, you can join today for free. You can access the expert help and support you need and finally get the VA disability rating and compensation you deserve, regardless of how mad at the VA you are, how pissed off you are, and how stuck and frustrated you are. You are never alone when you come into VA Claims Insider, guys. We're all veterans. We're all fellow disabled veterans, and we get it. We understand how much it sucks to be stuck and frustrated, okay? So that's a smiley face. Again, you can join today for free and get the exact expertise you need at VA Claims Insider Elite.com. Couple more testimonials. Look at Mark. Got one of my claims today, 100%. I'm weeping in gratitude. You guys helped me after 43 years of lost records. I'm literally speechless. Thank you, Jesus. Pedro, August to November, with the help of Brian, P.A. O'Neill, Raina, and staff, 70% to 100%. Okay, guys? We do this all day, every day, 90 to 100, 50 to 100, 10 to 100. You've never filed before. You don't know if you're eligible, right? You've never been willing to talk about your mental health condition after all these years. We help. We meet you no matter where we are, guys, no matter where you are in the journey, and we move you forward. All right, now I want to talk about information alone because the internet has changed the game in terms of access to information, okay? It makes smart people smarter and dumb people dumber. I truly believe that. That's what the internet has done. The trouble, guys, is there's so much garbage information out on the internet about VA disability claims. Goodness gracious, I see it every single day inside of these Facebook groups, inside of Google. How many of you, just raise your hand if you've spent countless hours online endlessly searching and hearing amateur opinions, but you're still stuck and frustrated because you don't know how to apply the information. There's such a thing, guys, as information overload. You're constantly in this learning and education mode, but you never actually step up to the plate and swing. You never take action. This is your action moment. I'm not sharing this with you to just bombard you with information. I'm sharing this with you because this is your strategic action plan, okay? So you can spend all those endless hours searching, waste your time, still be mad because you can't apply it. You don't know how to do it. The doctors won't help you with your DBQs and Nexus letters. Your VSO never calls you back, okay? The VA is not going to correspond with you. So now you're stuck. Or you can spend 10 to 15 hours with me. Okay, again, when you come into Elite, I want you to work hard because we need your help. Okay, you come into VA Claims Insider Elite, you can get expert specialized knowledge. You can take advantage and use our medical team, our resources, our free templates, our mastermind group. You can take action and finally, after all these years, get the rating and compensation you deserve in half the time. Okay, no joke, guys. We're seeing claim decisions sometimes in a week. We've seen fully developed claims with the right medical evidence get decided with no C&P exams in 7 days. I'm not kidding. Okay, no, that's not the norm. The norm is about 30 days to get everything together, and then about 90 to 120 days for a decision after the claim goes in. But sometimes it happens. You can get an increase fast using our expert knowledge and our med team. Okay, there's the link again, guys. VA Claims Insider Elite.com. You might be thinking, okay, Brian, this all sounds good, but you don't understand my situation, right? You don't get how screwed up this is or how many times I've been denied. Trust me, we get it. We see it every day, guys. It doesn't matter how many times you've been defeated. What matters is if you get up and punch back. Remember at the beginning, the punching bag with a VA on it? Okay? The VA wants you to either quit or die. All right? And I want neither. We are going to help you punch back. So Elite is for you if you're a current service member or you're a current service member about to separate or retire and you want to do this right the first time and you know you need more medical evidence and you know you need coaching for your C&P exam. Okay, it's for you. It's also for you if you're already a veteran. You've already submitted a claim, it's pending, or you didn't get the result, meaning you're underrated. 8 out of 10 of you who are still on right now are underrated, okay? Or you're in that position of, you know what, I'm at 20%, I think I'm underrated, and I think I'm due for an increase, okay? We can help you do this, guys. Again, it's a free sign-up link at VA Claims Insider Elite.com. So here it is, the final stack. One more time, $7,000, $7,561 in total value today, guys. VA Claims Insider Elite program. Everything you get the mastermind group, how to get $5,000 per year in direct award academic scholarships. This is your action moment. We are going to move you from information alone into a full-on experience with the experts you need in combination of our VCEs, our veteran claims experts trained in my process, and our network of trained and certified medical professionals for DBQs and Nexus opinions. Guys, this is your answer. All right, a couple more. Look at Lee, 10% to 60%. I've still got others in process. Brian and his team will be my go-to for that as well. Mark, 20% to 50% in less than 6 months. VA Claims Insider Elite.com. Look at a few of these other ones. Brian Case has become a personal friend, great dude from out in Boston. Hello to my insider brothers and sisters. I want to give the biggest shout outs to Brian and the team. Just found out today 100% P&T for PTSD could not have happened without Brian Reese. As Brian said to me a long time ago, it's been a long and personal journey with a happy ending. Much anxiety on my part, but calmness and reassurance on Brian's part. Always asking the right questions and pointing me in the right direction. Jason, today I received a rating from the VA, 100% first shot. Ed was able to get from 90% to 100%. Jermaine, 80% first shot. Okay, guys, stop struggling on your own. Come into our community. Join the insider movement. VA Claims Insider Elite.com. All right, remember I mentioned a free bonus? So thank you for listening. So this is how you get my free bonus, guys. My 10-page ebook, The 9 Secret Strategies for Winning Your VA Disability Claim. I'm going to send it to you right now for free, just for hanging out with us today and listening, okay? It's the #1 rated and most downloaded free VA claims guide and ebook. Over 250,000 military members and veterans have downloaded it in the last 3 years, which that's just amazing. I remember when I wrote this the first time, I was hoping just a couple people would see it, right? Because I just wanted to share my story with you. I was so stuck and frustrated myself, but I'd learned so much along the way that I just wanted to share this with people. Well, turns out it's really valuable and it's really important. It's changing lives, guys. So are our programs. So if you want the book, the 10-page ebook, I'm going to send it to you right now. So get out your mobile device. In fact, you might already be on it. So get out your mobile device. You can text. So open up your text message feature, and you're going to text to the number 678-506-7543. And the text message is going to be Insider1 in all caps. Okay, so again, you pull up your text message feature, and in the to message, or I'm sorry, in the to, the number you're going to send the text to is 678-506-7543. And the text message is going to be Insider1. Okay, and then you're going to get a little note from me once you click send. I'm going to say, hey, Brian here. Just reply with your email address. So all you got to do is enter your email and reply. I'm not going to spam you. Don't worry. If I don't have your email address, though, I don't know where to send your download. Okay, that's why I need your email address. So reply with your email address to the message I send you. And just like that, takes 2 to 5 minutes. The download is going to be in your inbox, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so thanks for sticking around, guys. That's my free gift to you. Okay. And as always, guys, thank you for your service. God bless you and your family. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice to our nation. If you're a spouse hearing this, thank you for your support as well. You're part of the total force. And guys, if I can be of any assistance to you, please do not hesitate to reach out. Okay, you can go to our website at vaclaimsinsider.com. Shoot me a note. You can also go to my Facebook page. We do lives on Tuesdays and Wednesdays every week. And guys, I'm here to support you. This is what God put me on earth to do. This is what I love doing. When I wake up in the morning, this is what I think about. I think about how do I serve and support my fellow veterans. All right. We'll talk to you very soon. Okay. God bless.